Procedural generation. It's a term you might have heard a lot recently, but it's not immediately obvious what it is or what it means. Simply put, it refers to content created by a computer program rather than by a person. In games, it's a way for developers to achieve infinite variety in content without spending infinite reserves of time and money. But where does this practice come from, and where is it going? Let's explore. This is our guide to procedural generation. In the early days of computers, electronic storage and memory was in woefully short supply. Games could barely fit onto physical media, so to make them smaller, some developers used algorithms to generate elements mid-play. Level maps, layouts, and objects could then be as numerous as you'd like, expanding the scope of the game without pushing the limits of available space. By employing this method, the classic 1984 space opera Elite was originally planned to feature 282 trillion galaxies, a number cut back to only 8 amid spheres that gamers of the time would find such a claim unbelievable. Still, those 8 remained procedurally generated, each containing 256 planets to explore, each one unique and yet none taking up any unnecessary space. The way this works is all down to numbers and equations. Running different numbers, called seeds, through a fixed equation will generate different results, and these are then used within a set of parameters to generate game elements. Perhaps the clearest way to explain the concept, and its most significant use to date, is in the indie mega hit Minecraft. Minecraft is very upfront about how it creates its infinite landscapes, and has, as a result, popularized the whole idea of seeds and procedural generation. Because each world is unique, the game is different every time you start a new one. Exploration takes on a whole new meaning when you're looking upon a structure or a landmass that no one ever in the world has seen before. Although Minecraft follows many rules, you can discover bizarre and unusual things that give your game personality and character. As Minecraft continues to update and evolve, new life forms, new items, and new weather have all been introduced, each changing the game and adding more variables to worlds it creates. Right now, this makes Minecraft and games like it a very different enterprise from your usual AAA title. That said, some are starting to use procedural generation to enhance their traditional design. Left 4 Dead's AI director will dynamically spawn new enemies, ammo, and health in response to the player's behavior. Borderlands 2 spits out an endless torrent of new and colourful weapons, an infinite incentive to explore its vast and open world. Grid 2's live routes will create racetracks while you play, using the same core maps to offer a huge variety of different races. The more we understand the core principles of game design, the more room there is for procedural generation to take over from traditional artists and directors. Cloudberry Kingdom is a procedurally generated platformer that manages to replicate a similar experience to Super Mario Bros., only at a variety of difficulty settings across infinite arrangements of levels. Most exciting of all, some designers are using this form of design to explore deeper meanings. The Binding of Isaac is perhaps the world's first atheist video game, taking the template of the 1987 classic The Legend of Zelda, and then taking the designer, or god, out of the equation. Its randomly generated dungeons aren't just different every time, they challenge and surprise by subverting our unquestioned beliefs. Not every key you get will have a door. Not every door in your way will have a key. It's possible to become fatally lost or stuck. You're not destined, designed, or expected to always win. How procedural generation will continue to be employed is unknown. It could very well be the future of game design, allowing for more to be created than ever before, in ways that would otherwise be impossible. All we know for sure, the possibilities are infinite.
I can't believe we made it!
Son, we just crossed the street.